What's up? Comic book junkies, ready for a comic book haul. Wow, that almost sounded like Brian from Scoons.
Watch Night Tiger coming!
Oh, nothing spectacular, but I like to support shops. And my one shop in Gainesville, Florida is killer. He's got big books. He's got all kinds. He's got everything for a little mall type shop. He's got a lot of stuff that I don't even see here in Ocala. Got some big Batman books too. So I actually was just going here. I'm always going with this. I'm going to look through his $3 bins because he has Silver Age, Bronze. You can find some good stuff in there. Never works out that way though. So then when I go in, I realize, what am I trying to fool myself? Then you tell yourself, pick as little as you can out of the $3 bin because you know he's going to have bigger books that you want. Just got to figure out how much that's going to cost before you can get your $3 books. But I did something I usually don't do, a run filler type thing. But I love these books, and it's what I really cut my teeth on as a youngster when I was getting books as a kid, because these were affordable reprints by DC. So the Strange Adventures, these are books I'd go on like Midtown and buy for $1. I just buy stacks of them. So this is, what is this? Number 227, December 1970. So I grabbed a bunch to these and another to kind of fill out, complete what I have. I love these. They're like the foundational piece of my history. This one was the find for $3. Atomic Bomb cover. Well, these ended up being $2. So the more you buy, they could be $2.50 to $2, depending on who you are, and how much he likes you. And I think he likes me a lot. So this is number 226, October 70. Great Atomic Bomb explosion cover. Nice copy too. And that's what I'm saying. You can find these stuff like in his bins, and they're not like falling apart. Some of them are, but not all of them. And this is 232. October 71. I got these at All Star Comics, Sportscards and Comics in Gainesville, Florida. So if you happen to be passing through on Interstate 75, going to Disney, this is the first exit for Gainesville. To your right, I will go there. It's not too far off the path. You'll find a lot of great stuff. He works with you. He looks stuff up on eBay, but he underprices it than what eBay's selling. I love that about him. So Super Family decided to go ahead and pick up a bunch. There's another one that as a kid you could get for $0.25. It's mostly reprints. This is from 1976, number 175. Nobody cares about these things. So you can probably get them. Like here's the first dollar one. I didn't have that. I was happy to get that. It's a Neil Adams cover. Number 184, August 1977. And for some reason, you can tell on this one, there were miscuts on these dollar books. Is it on this one? Yeah. Because I have some that are much bigger than regular issues. This one is like an eighth taller than this next issue. Looks really weird. And then another Neil Adams cover. Number 183, June 77. I always like looking at Neil Adams' fingers because it's really hard to do toes and fingers as an artist, because if you don't do them just a little bit wrong, they look completely wrong. So to have them coming at you, that's like a really hard to do. I think Gil K. Neil Adams did that the best. Here's another Neil Adams cover. Great kick to the face. There's another thing that's really hard to do as an artist is to, what's the word I'm looking for? To replicate martial arts moves onto the paper that look real and cool. Sometimes if they look real, they don't look cool. But this is number 185, October 77. I picked up a good number of these. And these are ones that were selling when I was a kid, when I first kind of started buying off the newsstand. Number 190, August 1978. Is that a Neil Adams? It's not a Neil Adams cover. It's a Buckler and Giordano cover. Which I think they did them all after this. Number 192, December 178. Yeah, and there's a lot to read in these. You get them for $2. You're getting like double-sized issues. That looks like a Ross Andrew cover by the legs. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Number 194, April 1979. Great dollar logo. And then we got Supergirl, December 1979. UFO. So much going on in all these covers. Well, actually, this one has all the boxes for all the stories. I like that. I love panel covers like that. And then we have one more. Really nice copy, too. 222. This is the last issue. So I got the first and the last issue for $2. Well, the first dollar issue, not the first Super Family issue, but the first dollar one. And this is from September 1982. And then these next two were the best finds for the $2. I believe I have this already, but anytime. This is just a really cool cover. I don't think I've even read my copy yet. Jungle Avengers number 1, March 71, Skywald Comics. I always liked their little light post thing right there. Really cool cover. What's this guy's name? Zangar. I love these names for these jungle dudes. Got your good girl down here. $2. And then the next one was just a high grade Neil Adams Silver Age with Dead Man. But it's not Dead Man. It's Challenges of the Unknown. Dead Man and Challenges of the Unknown. Neil Adams cover. This was $2. And this thing is really nice. I think I got a lot. I got another big Neil Adams key coming up right after this. Whoa. Yeah, it was $2. That's a wall book now just because of the grade and the artist. I think I already have this, but I don't have it this high. Now the next one I had many opportunities to buy. Just the price seemed to. It's a second appearance, so it's not the money book. So people were like, they still want to try to get more out of it. So, and they were always low grade. But here's a high. Is this high grade? Let me look at this. I'd say it's a 7.0 maybe. It's a Neil Adams second appearance, Action Comics number 361. It has a bit of a miscut. Is it a miscut or a miswrap? It's like a little miswrap because it cuts off the one. But you got the little white border right here. Still, it's a high grade copy. I have the first appearance, which is not a Neil Adams. It's a Kurt Swan, and it sucks. And it's a lower grade book too. But this is a Neil Adams. It's really cool. Shout out to Shebab. Silver-haired, Bronze Age babe. Neil Adams is her guy, and I'm just so happy to put this in the collection. All right, where are we at? So I picked up some more copies. These are second copies, and I think they're upgrades too. This is a black cover. It's got some spine ticks, but from what I can tell, none of them are color breaking. So it's a pretty nice copy of Avengers 105. Black Panther is back. The Beast Brood. This is number 105, November 7, 1972. Steve Englehart on the scripts, and then John Buscema on the art. This is going to be good. And I paid $15 for this. Happy to do it. Upgrade. This could be an 8.5, maybe, with a little press and a black cover. So that's pretty good. I'm trying to pick up more second copies of stuff that I want to keep, stuff that I feel like the second copy will be the investable one. Like a book like this could be a $30, $40 book in a couple years. And they're cool. It's hard to leave them behind. So we got Rich Buckler cover. We got 107 high grade. Let me look at this. And this one's just a little bit nicer. This could be even a 992 maybe. But it's Avengers 107. I already have it. But it's definitely an upgrade for me. It was 15 bucks. That's what I'm saying, that he prices the stuff really reasonable. I mean, this is a high-grade book. You find something like this on eBay, it's going to be $40, $50. Then you're shipping. And then this one, he bought a collection of Superboys, the Golden Age ones. And he had quite a run, and they were pretty nice. Flat, not a whole lot of wear or creasing, but if it was mostly around, sides slightly. But I was afraid to start asking them how much for the ones I wanted, because I really didn't want to spend more than 50 bucks today at this time. And I ended up spending triple that. So I knew that if I handed him this stack, it'd come back and be like, which I did with other books. I wanted to know the price of everything. He was pricing everything. But this one was 10 bucks. I always love anything Krypton covers, rockets, the clothing. This is Superboy, number 79, March 1960. And then my buddy Joe goes, "Oh, I must have left that one behind." And he said it once, and then I showed him it later or something. He goes, "Yeah, that's one I left behind." I said, "I don't know how it could be one left behind, because he brought it out in a stack," and he goes, I haven't got to price these yet." So it was like he just bought them. And then Joe looked. He's like, "Oh, yeah, I did. I bought that exact issue from that shop earlier this year." So Superboy 79. That's from March 1960, but it has the 10 cent. So the next year it changed to 12. So to me, that adds to the character of the book. Another second copy. Glad to find a second copy of this. Once I didn't know what it was until maybe late last year. I mean, I knew it was a cool cover by Bill Everett, but I didn't know it was the first appearance of Venus since the Golden Age. And I already had it, and I'm like, oh, dang, I got that. I think I seen it on Comic Tom's or something. I don't know. But this was 12 bucks, and it's a nice copy. Probably a 6.5, maybe 7. But still, it's a beautiful Everett cover. And Venus and Everett looks so good. I'm happy that I own a Golden Age Venus issue. And this is number 57, June 1973. That was 12 bucks. I was really happy to find that. This, I believe, this is definitely an upgrade. I think my copy is just falling apart. And this is a nice copy. It's a black cover. And we're talking, it could be a 7.5, maybe an 8. And that was 15 bucks. This is the first appearance of Buzz Baxter. He becomes Mad Dog later on, but that's not why I bought it. I bought it for the Beast story. Bronze Age Beast solo story. Cover. Gray fur. Brotherhood of the Evil Mutants. I mean, come on. This thing, 15 bucks. High grade. Bronze. Superhero Marvel. Am I speaking your language or what? Last book. It's not a key, but I think it's bronze because it's 15 cent cover price. But it has the Silver Age logo. But this is an issue you don't see. It's like nobody cares about it. And it's a high grade one. Spider-Man. This is number 82. And it was 3 months into the Bronze Age, March 1970. Electro cover. I wish Electro was a little bigger on there. Spider-Man, they're kind of too small. They should have made them huge, but it is what it is. It is a cool cover. Don't get me wrong. It's black. It's a high grade copy. 6.5 at the highest, because the corners are pretty wore. I mean, you can't tell until you really look at it. But other than that, it's really nice. This could be one for the wall. And this was. I think I overspent on this. Maybe not. It was $50 even, but it is high grade. It's Amazing Spider-Man. It's not Silver Age though. It's bronze. It's not a key. But I think this book for me would have been comfortable at around $40. But like I said, I always try to support this shop specifically. I like to support. They know my name, and it blew my mind. Joe went in one day when he was visiting, or he was here on business, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Mike Smith told me to recommend this store," and they're like, "Who?" And they're like, "Mike Smith," and they're like, "We don't know who that is." And they said, "Night Tiger." "Oh yeah, we know Night Tiger. He comes in here all the time." So I don't know. I guess just because it's easier to remember the YouTube channel. But anyways, really cool book, cool store. I recommend it. It's right off the beaten path. If you're going to Disney, first exit before you get into Gainesville, they have Golden Age. Guys got amazing slabbed key Batman Golden Age issues, like 5 or 6 in there. They got all kinds of stuff. I recommend it. And it's like he knows the customer. He has like something for every tier of collector. You got the $3 bins, and then he's got dollar bins, like about, I don't know, 60, 70 long boxes of stuff from like 1986 and then newer. So you can find great gems in there. He's always buying. He always is rotating his stock. He's very mindful of doing that. And that's something I love, because I can go in his store, and if I go every 3 or 4 months, the bins are going to be different. Whereas my stores in town, not quite as much. They don't constantly rotate the inventory because they can't. But anyways, appreciate you checking it out. Tell me what you liked. I love going to this store because I could talk to the owner for hours. He recommends books to me. We look stuff up. We talk, just shop, and it is really fun. Can't remember his name. Chet. Chet is the owner. So tell him Night Tiger sent you, and he always gives a discount. So that's great too. Peace out, my friends.